Welcome back to Gold Rush. Okay, so, hi guys. So I want to talk about a few things because I saw a few questions on my Instagram story. It wasn't my Instagram story, it was my Instagram. So instead of posting open mic content, I decided I was going to do, instead of an open mic, I had to kind of fix my office area a little bit because there was some stuff I wanted to put up. So for starters, I put up my personal trainer certification, my sports nutrition certification, and I also just got my grassroots license, my grassroots coaching license, and I know I didn't explain it the best, but it's the starting step of coaching. You can still coach, it's just, there's different levels, like you have like D, C, I believe it's A, B, C, and D, and then you have the lower ones. Like, obviously, you do, like, it's kind of like, there's levels to getting to the higher levels, if that makes any sense. But I'm really excited. I'm excited for that. Yeah. So, anyway, with all that being said, I hope that explains it a little better. We're going to start out by looking at some highlights, and then we're going to look at some soccer news, and that's pretty much how we're going to end it today. And then maybe we'll find some games as well. So I'm going to Google that really quick. I probably should have done that. Forget that. It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Share screen. We're going to start off by looking at this one. Okay. Yeah, dismiss that. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. We're going to full screen it. And yeah, let's watch. And I'm going to kind of pause this.
Portland in black, Gotham in white, and we are underway. Daniel Chesky is our center referee. Can Renee Washington take it herself? Leaves it for Weaver. Sugita! Saved! Great stop by Hot.
So let's go back here. Let's see if it shows it a little more clearly. Yeah, back a little more. And you can see in here when the ball actually comes to her. You can't see the ball in this one. When you see the ball comes to her, you see how there isn't really anyone on her, and watch them have to kind of, I guess, recover kind of quickly, per se, but just not step to her quick enough and kind of lose their mark per se.
Sugita! Saved!
Obviously,
great stop by Hot. Nina Sugita, who does a great job getting forward out of the midfield for Portland on a number of their attacks we've seen this season. And this starts, as you see, from the end line. It's Sam Coffey finding Morgan Weaver, working along the end line. And how about this for a transition play? Numbers racing forward, getting into the box. Moultrie, who's been a fantastic player, whether off the bench or in the starting role for them, helps create this. And Sugita, Ryan. Krieger. Another cross. Bixby cuts it off.
Sorry, really paying attention.
Krieger. Another cross. Bixby cuts.
I will say that is relatively actually a good defense. I mean, there was the part where she did kind of lose her mark behind her, but the player didn't see the ball in time. I guess didn't really they saw it, but they didn't react to it in time.
Cuts it off. Lands for Moultrie. Cuts it back. Left-footed strike.
And then
Strike off the post.
But let's also come.
That was the best chance we've seen so far. Olivia Moultrie. This is why Moultrie got the start today. We saw this same production off of the bench last game. Let's take this back. Sagita in space. Look at all the time and space.
Really
lots of green. Sagita able to get her head up. See options. Finds Morgan Weaver. Ball comes across. Lopez goes down. And the ball falls to Moultrie. That's a great left-footed strike. Able to work around Delaney Sheehan. Gets her hips around it. Bends that one in back post, nearly touched it away, and was inches away from making this a 1-0 game.
But sometimes
look at that angle there.
Sugita, what's on a service? It's low, done, takes a shot, and it's corralled in. Nice job by Hawk to leap for that.
Defense is just like not a lot of.
That looked like it could have been the one. Well saved by Hawk, because take a look at this again. Sugita involved, as she's been for most of this first half. Dangerous plays, Dunn wins it back. And not only is this driven across the box, look here at the spacing that
Weaver again takes a shot from distance, and Hawk clears the crossbar.
Great look for Morgan Weaver from the left side to drive that one across. Ball comes in, able to just work that one around. Lynn Williams had enough space to get that shot driven, making Haught have to punch that one over the crossbar. One of the best looks we've seen of the game.
Nothing there. Second ball, though, always dangerous. Sugita heads it in! Portland takes the lead!
We wondered which Portland player was going to be the difference. May or may not have just said this. It was Hina Sugita. And Sugita doing what she does best. Finishing services, lurking in the box, finding the ball in dangerous areas, and able to knock that one home. Portland has been knocking on the door all game. And it's Sam Coffey, assist number 8 for Coffey, drives that ball right across the 6. Look at where that ball is placed. Now you're forcing Gotham to defend back towards their goal. It's in an awkward position between Hawk and Gotham's back line. And Sugita just runs onto it, heads it away, and sneaks it near post to finally put Portland on the scoreboard.
Well, for Sugita, that's goal number 5 on the year. You mentioned Coffey getting another assist, and what a lovely one it is. Curls that one up perfectly for Sugita, who's going to celebrate, of course. So Sheehan. Hers fires, and it's high. Bixby leaping for it.
And for Gotham, that's a good response after giving up a goal. Gotham hasn't been a team that often shoots from distance, and that's something they've been wanting to improve on. And this time it's Mitch Purse getting the pass from Delaney Sheehan.
They did do something really smart there.
Ryan now, a little congested with Purse, and she hits the post.
To one player and then passed it to an open player, so that way the whole defense was pretty much occupied.
We've seen Mitch Purse with those types of chances and be able to put them away. And you look here, a nice scoop pass by Esther Gonzalez. Klingenberg gets the touch, but it's Ryan and Purse that are on the other end of it. And that one,
she might have another runner here. Sophia Smith is back. This is what happened at the end of August. I think the entire league just feeling for Sophia Smith in this moment. It's been 41 days since the injury. At the time, it looked very serious. Luckily, it's been about a month. The recovery. MCL sprain. And she gets to close out this game for the Thorns at home. Playoff seeding. There's a service towards the 6. Off of Gonzalez. Williams! Almost! What a free kick. Way up there. And that will do it. Portland secures the victory. And more importantly, a spot in the postseason.
We're going to stop sharing that screen here. Okay. We're going to say bye-bye to that one. Okay. The next one I'm going to do is we're going to watch, and again, I don't really watch the Timbers as much as I watch the Thorns. So, again, we're going to watch Portland's latest game against Montreal. or we're gonna look at the highlights. I may not go through all of them because it is 7 minutes worth of highlights. I don't. I know that the Timbers lost 4-1, but I'm not 100% on how. Yeah, what these highlights even look like.
The fully electric Audi e-tron
Not
family
100%.
is here, with models that fit any lifestyle. Through
Water
elegant
for
design
this.
and progressive technology, the Audi e-tron family, progress that moves you.
Of course, it's an ad.
Started since early July, taking over from Broby Yard. That means Ari Lassiter slides into a left wingback role. After a 2-game absence, he takes over from Christian Paredes in that center mid trio. It has kept so many teams in the hunt. 13 playoff spots.
Maybe. Okay. This is a problem.
Are spoken for, 14 others competing, and
Because I don't know what the hell this is.
Intercepted it, but he opted to stay home. And it's an easy ball for Sanusi Ibrahim in the end. Good work by Apoku. Getting his head up, understanding he's got Ibrahim trailing in the back post there.
Like,
And he taps it home.
that's just, I feel like a lot of ball watching.
See, it looks like there is going to be a little
the
bit
defender who makes a play.
of a conversation just to verify if it was a good goal.
Who's watching the ball?
well, that conversation is over. The goal will stand.
I'm gonna go through this one because I don't know what the hell this thing's doing.
And enough of a deflection to beat Bingham. But the intent, the drive that Apoku had in that play to initiate that play, here it is. That
and like again,
tackle
when I
as well,
said,
just so
like,
important. And then there's that shot.
Soren's game. Soren's
Asprilla.
players dribbling it out for like
Asprilla lets it fly.
dribbling.
Oh, that was
and
not far from finding the top corner.
thinking behind it.
My goodness.
Here, perhaps off the set piece, off the corner.
I find that for Benson, I see that quite a lot.
Moreno driven in, back posted and finding ball. Venomous loose on the 6. And no one able to bounce. Finally sprayed wide. Ricocheted wide.
I don't know why this is starting to. See if we can find the Timbers goal, because
Won't really be in the man of the match conversation, but Joe Waterman has put in a standout performance in defense. It's shut out with a second effort, and the back heel finds its way in. Frank Bully in the right spot.
Make sure that this goal was good.
Let's kind of look here.
See Imichera in a position where it's one attempt and there. Yeah, it's close, but
Yeah, I mean,
Gabriel Corbo keeping him on side there.
Kind of trying to
Another
look.
look at it here. First attempt there. Corbo looks perhaps level.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a like center
Bully.
back or a sweeper behind him.
That's a really clever finish for Frank Bully. His 7th goal of the season. It'll be a consolation goal for Portland Timbers.
But I do know that
This
that
club has given these fans a lot to cheer about tonight and a good taste in their mouth as they finish off this season.
sorry for the glitchy video, but hopefully that one made a lot of sense. Everyone stops sharing the screen again. Okay, so that's all the highlights I got for you guys today. We're gonna end with 2 stories, or 2 soccer news stories. We're gonna share screen. We're gonna do this. Nope. No. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to find. Okay, so I am not much of one, but is it? I don't want to know why it's showing me that. Alright. So, is it? I'm guessing AC. I always say. My brain reads Milan, but I might be wrong. But, okay, so this wasn't the exact article I was looking for, but they had one of their strikers play in as their goalkeeper, because their goalkeeper or goalkeepers were sent off. And I will say that yes, you see like field players play with goalkeepers sometimes, but I did hear he made like a really good save. Apparently both their goalkeepers were sent off. I didn't watch this game. I just thought that was pretty cool. But in the final moments of the match, I mean, that's pretty good. Not the exact article I was looking for, but as you do see that sometimes. I would say that's like kind of cool because you don't really hear about it a lot per se. Okay, now last one. I haven't read this article, but I kind of wanted to. Let's see what we got here, and then we'll come with the upcoming soccer matches to any leagues I can think of. Okay, so for U.S. investors seeking an edge in European soccer, the cheaper the better. Not that anyone here is wanting to invest, but yeah, it says for U.S. investors looking to score an investment in a European soccer club, some of the focus is shifting toward the clubs with lower valuations and typically not in the marquee tier of the sport overseas. Some investors, particularly in the U.S., are shifting towards a so-called multi-club model or investing in smaller clubs with lower valuations as they try to take a piece of the international sport market at a smaller deal valuation. Yeah. If you want to invest in soccer, that's one way to do it. Okay. We're going to do this last one. I should have probably done this before. But I believe, okay. I'm going to type in England soccer games. Yeah. England soccer games. That's what we're going to give today. Yeah. I don't know. It won't give me like the WSL, but I do know they're back in season. France might have some. I know that American soccer is starting to kind of wrap up for their season. I know that I don't know about the like the NWSL, so I'm going to do their postseason, their championships, as will the MLS. So stay tuned for those. And thank you guys for watching Goal Rush. And until next week.